So I make a lot of videos here on TikTok about the Sinclair Method as a science-based treatment for alcohol addiction. And in this video, I wanted to just share a little bit more about my experience with alcohol addiction and using the Sinclair Method to overcome it, and also just why I'm such an advocate for it. So just to begin, my name is Katie. I'm 35 years old, and I struggled with an alcohol addiction for about 10 years. I started drinking heavily in my early 20s and figured it was just a phase that I would outgrow one day. But what I realized a few years later when I tried to take breaks from alcohol was that I was actually addicted to it because I had a really hard time even just having one alcohol-free day during the week. And once I realized that really led me down the path of trying to fix my alcohol addiction. I would try to go alcohol-free and just go cold turkey abstinent. And that would last a couple of weeks or a couple of months, but eventually I would relapse again because I was craving alcohol. So then I would try to moderate my drinking, thinking I could try to control it, and that never worked either. It almost always failed, and if I was successful with it, it was just a lot of work and effort to do and just really frustrating. And so I was really in this place where I was drinking pretty much 7 days a week, drinking really heavily, and really having a hard time quitting drinking and also not being able to moderate. And so I just didn't know what to do. I almost got a DUI one day, and that was kind of like my proverbial rock bottom where I was like, okay, this is serious. Like I really need to get this under control. And it wasn't long after that I stumbled upon information about the Sinclair Method. And I remember thinking that this seems too good to be true, but it was also something that I knew I had to try. And I was thinking maybe this is the answer I've been searching for. If you're not familiar with the Sinclair Method, I have a lot of other videos about it. It's a medication treatment for alcohol addiction that doesn't require you to quit drinking. It just helps you to reduce your drinking over time. So I started on this method in 2017, and within about a week or two on this treatment, I knew that it was going to work for me. It took me about 9 months to reach my ultimate goal with this treatment, but I started to see these small changes that were really encouraging within the first few months of being on the treatment. I was just drinking less. I was having more alcohol-free days, and when I was drinking, I was feeling like I had more control over alcohol. I was also craving alcohol a lot less. So through this treatment, not only did I completely changed my relationship with alcohol, I actually accidentally went sober. I had no intention to do that because one of the great things about this treatment is you can drink on it if you want to, but I just lost all interest in in alcohol. So I went alcohol free, and it really inspired me to start raising awareness about this treatment because it's so incredibly effective, and it's not like any other treatment that's out there. And even though it's been around for 30 years, a lot of people still don't know that it exists. So if you're new to this method, please check out my other videos or the link in my bio. Bye for now.